Aloha, Richard Halverson here. This is ITS227, and I'm continuing with Chapter 8, and I'm going to do 8.3 classes. So let me share my screen. So in 2015, this ECMA Script 6 became a standard, and it provides for creating classes like all the other languages. So we don't have to go through all those steps like I just talked about in 8.2. And so so we have constructors. We can define a class. We define a constructor inside. We can have properties and methods and so on. And let's see. We can do inheritance. Inheritance is a little different. Here we have the person student thing where we have this class called person that's got a name and an age, and there's a say hello method in there. And then we're going to define another class called student, which inherits from person. So we use this extends keyword person, and then we define a constructor here, and name and age this calls the parent constructor super, calls this one with this, and then the student of course adds GPA, and this student class also overwrites the say hello. All right, so that's that. Inheritance. Let's go getters and setters. It's method. There's a get keyword and set instead of get and set, and you can, these can be functions that do stuff. And then you can have static methods in there too, which a static method of a class can be called without actually creating an instance of the class. All right, anyway, so let's get to the challenges. Create a weasel class with a constructor that takes two arguments and initializes properties height and color in that order. So let's do a stat, and I'm going to do a class weasel, and I'm going to take in the height and color, and I'm going to say that this height equals the height that was the parameter height, and I'll say this internal variable color will be assigned the value that comes in as the parameter color, and then I'll close the so wait, forget about the well, this is a oh, this is completely wrong. This is how it works, and this should be indented. All right, so this defines the class. Then the first thing we do is we define this. We have a constructor. So when you create a new instance of a weasel, you pass in the height and color as arguments and assigns that value. All right, so is this right? Oh yes. Well, okay. What's the next? Create a getter for the cat class that returns a maximum height. It returns this, whatever the height is. This looks like this, and a setter called max height, which sets it to this. Okay, so we've got to create a get, a getter, which is get. Max height, and that's going to return something, and what it's going to return is this height times 1.25, I think. Okay. And then I'm going to have to do a set max height. And it's going to have a parameter. And this is going to be, I'm setting it to this height. This height. ITT equals param times 80%, 0.80. Close the height, max height setter. Okay. Oh, that looks good. Okay, what's next? Create a toString method. Create a toString method. So I just go like this. I go toString. I don't say function or anything. This is a method that's of the class. And this is basically just an output. And I'm going to return the cat's gender, plus height, plus weight. You're already seeing I forgot to put the this is. Separated by forward slashes. So I'm going to put forward slashes. Gender, height, weight. Gender, height, weight. Now I got to put this and this and this. Oops. All right, and then I need to close the toString. Closes that, all right. And okay. Oh, create a speak static method that returns speak. Okay, so with static methods, I neglected to point out that when you create a static method, you got to put the word static there in front of it. So I'm going to do a static method. I'm going to say static called speak, which returns silly names. What does it return? Hiss, H-I-S-S. Okay. All right. What does this do? Oh, that's wonderful. All right, what's next? Create a dog class that inherits from the animal class. Okay, so I'm going to create a dog class that inherits from the animal class. Let's just start that out. I've got a class called dog, which extends animal and a male. And so the first thing I need is a constructor and of something. And whatever that constructor is, I need to do a super type, which is the constructor, this thing. And what's the other thing? Type weight is the other thing. So I got to come in here with type and weight. And so the type is used to initialize the parent. And then I got to do this weight equals weight. And that should be the end of the constructor. I better just close this so it doesn't. Okay, but I also have to add toString, which overrides this toString and returns the animal's type and weight properties separated by comma. Okay, so I'm just gonna, first of all, I'm gonna copy this. So I'm lazy. Do a paste or roll up. Can I paste it? Copy paste. All right, toString. That, and it's gonna be that. And it's gonna return type and weight separated by a comma. This type plus comma plus this weight. Close that. I don't know. That's pretty good. All right. Very good. And I think the next one is going to be sorry. The next one is going to be we are in chapter 8. So 8.9. So I will end this one. I've finished with 8.3 and close this video out and start 8.9. Thanks for watching.